My traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies. It's dawn. Ugh. The dawn is breaking on the stage that holds our final destiny. And so, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, the show must go on. The show must go on. And on today's episode, we're just gonna shit around. I don't even know what we're doing. I don't even know what we're doing because, like, I'm in a relatively good mood, very happy for no reason whatsoever, which is the best kind of mood. When you're just out here happy, no reason whatsoever. But that does not mean, so I'm just like, oh, probably that means there's gonna be a good message. I don't know that. Sometimes, like, my energy isn't necessarily, like, you know, the wider energy or the collective energy. And I'm just like, even though sometimes, like, you know, the negative messages are important to give, are they my favorite messages? No. Unless I can somehow make that message, like, kind of relatively humorous. But, like, sometimes we just need to give it to people straight. Be assertive, right? Be assertive. Peaceful resolution. So whatever this is, if you're experiencing a conflict right now, it's going to work out. It's going to work out, and you don't necessarily need to back down. We have forgiveness within the next few months, so remain positive and don't stop. Don't stop. No, I want to change that. It is, like, that is fine, but we're also, don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. Like Lady Godiva, I wanna go, 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 there's no stopping me. I'm burning through the night, they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now, 'cause I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball, don't stop me now. I don't want to stop at all. You know, so forgiveness is just, it's just that peaceful resolution. Like, things are going to kind of just organically come together and fall apart simultaneously, which is what forgiveness is, but it is going to happen in a very pleasing way. This isn't something that's going to be, like, traumatic, I don't feel, at least at the moment, but sometimes as we go deeper into the read, I get surprises. But right now, at least from my vantage point, it does not seem all that bad, as long as you stay the course. I don't want to stop at all. All right. I see somebody thinking about a marriage, a partnership, an existing marriage, maybe an ended marriage, I don't know, or a marriage they want to get into, or a partnership, something. Somebody's thinking. Somebody's thinking. Ooh, a gift popped out. An unexpected gift. How wonderful. Depending. Because I'm thinking about that there's some sort of story, I forget if it's a Chinese story or not, but it's about, like, it's like a farmer gets a gift of a cow, and somebody says to him, oh, how wonderful, and he's just kind of like, we'll see about that. And then the cow, like, tramples him, breaks his legs, or breaks his son's legs or something, and they're like, oh, how unfortunate. And the farmer says, oh, we'll see about that. And so, like, because the cow trampled his son's legs, when, like, the governor or, like, the representative of the governors came to conscript people into war, because the son's legs were useless at the time, the son was not conscripted onto the front lines to die in war. And then the person came back and they said, oh, what a fortunate turn of events. And the farmer said, we'll see about that. So that's what I mean by, like, an unexpected gift. But we have someone currently, Misha. Would you like to add to the read? Well, we're waiting. Okay, now watch me start talking. He's gonna start talking. We have someone held in place by bad health. This could be someone who is currently, it could be, I am only getting archaic freaking words for like a mental health facility. I'm like, they're in a sanatorium. It's like, Jesus Christ. It could be. It's not a sanatorium though. It is simply a place dedicated to mental wellness and emotional wellness. That could be it, because I have despair here under things. So we could have someone who is just dealing with depression. They don't necessarily, and poverty here. Good Lord, whoever's under the deck is going through something. But they have this expectation of love. This person has to get through it though. So like I said, they're thinking about somebody. They had all this stuff here. This is terrible. Well, we'll see if it's terrible or not. We'll see about that. This could be something to do with someone's job, but it seems way more about like mental health at the moment, and they can't move because of this, because all of their energy needs to go to restoring whatever health condition they are dealing with and how it is currently affecting their material environment. Because of course, if we're going through a very deep depression, you know, sometimes people just don't have the capability to keep up with the demands of a standard 9-to-5 job. Because of that, they can lose jobs and things like that. And this is all terrible, because then people lose their access to insurance, and then people lose access to treatment. What's that about? What is that actually about? This is the person, this is the thoughts. They're having thoughts about a specific person. They're having thoughts about a specific person, yes, and potentially a marriage or some sort of like serious commitment that they want to get into. But right now it seems like they are looking at this person from a distance. From a distance, the world looks blue and green, and the snow-capped mountains white. But yeah, they're like, this person's in secrecy. They're currently now in secrecy because they are going through something. But what I have here is a King of Pentacles who is currently trying to make their way through things. They're trapped either by another commitment, like just something bad going on here. The Hierophant, this is something this person is dealing with that is giving them the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Swords, but through this, they are thinking of this other person. 9 of Coins, 10 of Coins. And the thing is, this is, despite this person's hardships and maybe mental health struggles that they're processing right now, which is why they're holding back, because they're in this tower, this King of Pentacles is a match for the Queen of Pentacles. So this person just needs to be strong as the energies are shifting. And it looks like they're doing work here specifically for an Empress that they want to talk to and give to in some substantial way. But right now, this person's like, when I'm saying fighting demons, in this case, I don't mean literal demons at the moment. I'm not getting that impression. I am getting personal demons and personal manifestations that are perhaps giving this person a lot of trouble, right? Because once it's manifested in materiality, it gets harder to deal with and clear out. So it's like, kind of like, I'm a person who tends to prefer doing work on the energetic level, but sometimes you need the physical manifestation. And some people prefer to work with physical manifestations because it's very, very concrete. You can see it clearly for the most part. Well, here's the thing. This person, despite whatever hardships they're in, this little, they would be with that, we saw that Wheel of Fortune there, that shift, they would be at the bottom of the wheel right now. However, this person is not letting that get to them, because what they understand is it's up to you. with that family room. And the family room is like this person's intimate space to me at the moment. They may actually be dealing with family issues here that are causing them stress, things in their personal environment. But the thing is, they are being proactive from what I can see so far. This person is not just like laying down and giving up. Meditation brings answers gift. So this is potentially a gift of insight. Yes, a gift of insight. So, I don't know how that relates to this other thing. Well, this person may have been given a gift of insight, either through their own work that they've been doing or that came from someone else. Take action and message. Ace of Cups. So, whatever, this person is going to be contact, like you either know that this is you that I'm talking about and you're going to be contacting someone, or if you're resonating with the message, you feel this in the energy. Once this is cleared, which it looks like we're on course, like this feels very like direct and on course to me, despite the hardships that are going on right now. This other energy in some particular form is going to contact you, likely in love, friendship, community, something like that. But we're seeing like hardcore kind of marriage and things like it. So it's potentially a romantic thing. All right, so, okay, no, we're going with this. We're going with this to get our little details. And then if we need to dive in or change decks, then I will. So let's see, it's up to you, family room, Knight of Wands. Ooh, Lord, this person is dead. We got the Ace of Swords with the Ten of Swords. This person's like doing, like I said, this person's doing battle with like demons. These demons have many heads. Okay, that's the way it wants to go. Temperance, but like this is good work that this person is doing and they are moving through it. Like I said, they're fighting. This is a fighter. That's wonderful. Oh, they might have come to a particularly difficult battle. They got to a boss they couldn't defeat. They got to a boss they couldn't defeat. They were blocked, okay? They needed cheat codes or potions. They needed a buff, they needed a particular item, or they needed to know the vulnerability of the enemy. And they received this somehow. And because we see the mystery of combat here. There was something about this particular boss they did not know. But now they know, and so they're blasting through it with this newly acquired magic into that sun card that we have here. So something like that went on. Fighting, they encountered a tough boss. Death, you see they've defeated it. Or they are defeating it. Hierophant, yes. The big boss, Four of Cups. Like I said, that Four of Cups, that could be the source of like the insight. They're like, oh, this is where I get the cheat codes. Let me get the okay. What are they saying? Okay, put the cheat, like do this move, hit the buttons in this sequence. All right, that did it. They had to get the special technique from the master. You did not know that secret technique. You can only defeat this demon through fasting. Some crap like that, or you gotta do like a freaking thing, you know, and like the energy goes and their brain just explodes. It was some crap like that. I am a silly goose today. Ace, yes, whoever that Hierophant or whatever that Hierophant is, because very well, that might not even be a person with those messages. It could be, because I said this, you can only, it's not defeat this demon by fasting. But in the Bible, right, Jesus designated his disciples. He gave them the ability to like heal and cast out demons and all this stuff. But sometimes there was this one point where like the disciples went to cast out a particular demon and they couldn't. And so they went back to Jesus and they're like, oh my God, what's going on here? And Jesus was like, oh, this particular type, you got to do this. And so this Hierophant, this person very well could be getting insight or inspiration from the Bible. It doesn't have to be the Bible. It could be the Quran, the Upanishads. It could be any type of, the Hierophant is suggesting that it is a more structured religion and not something like new thought. It is something tested that could also be the Tao Te Ching. or like, you know, Confucius, something like that. The ancient wisdoms, you know, the ancient Jedi texts. So they are deriving inspiration from a particular source, though it could also be another way. It doesn't, I'm just saying because of that Hierophant. But it could also be like through the internet, any type of way. They're getting some sort of inspiration. Or it is actually like a spiritual counselor that they have. Pastor, rabbi, imam, a nun, somebody. Or a therapist. Again, suggests to me a licensed psychotherapist, an LCSW, something like that. Four of Cups, Justice, whatever. This is like them listening to something, this justice. Somebody is telling them how to balance out their situation as the Emperor to get to this Queen of Pentacles. I'm telling you, someone's giving this person the cheat codes. Yes, Page of Cups, Five of Pentacles. They're like somebody is nourishing this person while they are dealing with a certain state of poverty and as they transition out of it. That Page of Cups, that's a messenger. So that's giving very much like man shall not live by bread alone. Someone through their message is giving this person actual energy with this Knight of Wands. It's not just knowledge. They are somehow receiving through this person, this book, whatever it is, actual energy. And that's why the attack is super effective. Because when you actually, when they talk about, like an occultist will say, the current, you can have knowledge with no current, no ticket. You can say something that is true, but still not embody truth. And if you are not embodying truth, it doesn't matter that you're saying something that is true. It has no actual power. Whoever or whatever is communicating with this person has enough power and authority with that Hierophant that they can transmit and lend their power to other people. They either know this or they don't know it. But that's very potent. Okay, what is this? Meditation brings answers, gift the sun. This person also might have just like received some of their own like gnosis through meditation as well. If they had developed their own meditation practice, they had a visitation from a real being, or their own inner wisdom rose up in the form of an animal-headed god. All right, the sun. They're leaving this battle, it seems like, or they will be. They're like, yeah, they're vibing, they're in alignment and everything. Seven of Wands, so there's our conflict. Eight of Coins that they are working on. Three of Swords, oof. The Lovers. This is potentially, well, hold on, let me go around again and see what I see. Some of this battle is financial. Like that Five of Coins might it's literal, like, I don't know about poverty. This person's the King of Pentacles. But there's like a level of like pentacles for the King of Pentacles that are unacceptable pentacles. You know, it's just unacceptable. Can't have that. Yeah, so until, like, there is some sort of relationship or something this person wants to get into. So right now they're very much, I don't see them, if they were contending with, like, another person at one point, I'm not seeing that yet in the current energy. It seems like right now this person is a bit more focused, a bit more, goosebumps, is a bit more focused on their money and their work. That seems like actual work, their actual profession. Why do y'all want to keep attacking my feet? That has been like a pattern. It's a pattern and it's still going on, and then y'all get stuck on my foot. The energy is wild today. Stop attacking me. Stop attacking me. It's Misha. He's come to punish me for yelling at him. Because until they do what they want to do, like work and finance wise, they're going to be blocked from the relationship. It's a self-imposed block because they don't want to come into a relationship in the Five of Pentacles, whatever that Five of Pentacles means to the King of Pentacles. All right, so this Three of Swords. This Three of Swords. Ah, I knew it. I was like, if the Queen of Wands shows up. The Queen of Wands showed up. With the Page of Wands, when the Queen of Wands shows up with a Page of Wands or an Ace of Wands, typically we have a Dick Witch. Now, what I see here is a Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, Two of Cups, under that Three of Swords. Now, that is either a former relationship of this person, or despite their heartache or whatever, they are still being able to work through this Three of Swords in order to eventually contact the person who they are attracted to, despite whatever. So can we have more information on this Queen of Swords? Because I may be jumping to conclusions here. It may not be a Dick Witch. It's a Dick Witch. But the thing is, the Dick Witch, part of this person's fight and battle was with the Dick Witch. And so they might have needed the cheat codes for the Dick Witch. And then they got that. And now their main battle, like, they don't need help with that battle. The King of Pentacles does not need help with a financial or material battle. A King of Pentacles will need assistance with a Dick Witch, though, because the Dick Witch will unknowingly be affecting that King of Pentacles' pentacles in some way. Because a King of Pentacles, depending on their knowledge, their deep knowledge, does not necessarily understand how simply dealing with a Dick Witch can drain your chi, your dragon energy that is coming from the wand, okay? It's like you impotent with the Dick Witch, like you can't do this. You cannot do this. Even Dick Witches can do this to you if you are spending too much time with the Dick Witches. Okay, you're wasting money on the Dick Witches. You've got to stop. Like, that's, the thing is, like, most people can draw that distinction for themselves if they know they are spending money on, like, spicy workers or something like that. But someone might not understand how their associations with, a partner who they didn't realize was because the spicy worker stuff, that's all consensual. Like, you are specifically going to a person to pay them money for something. That's a transaction. That is very upfront. This is more like someone got into a relationship with someone who they didn't understand was a Dick Witch. And when that happens, it's kind of hard for people. It's hard for people to understand how just dealing with that person can deplete your energy so that you cannot turn that energy into currency. Okay, that might be a little bit harder for someone to understand, especially if they're not over-giving financially to a person, but it will still affect your ability to produce. Because this is someone who is drained. I'm saying you're draining your vital essence. So that, though, this seems like something, because with this Dick Witch we have the World and Strength. They cleared this level. They battled. They cleared the Dick Witch level, okay? So now we're just on this other level. Now we have this Lover's card over here. So in case you didn't know, your power, it's in your balls. All right, this Lover's Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, Four of Coins. So this Lover's card is representing some other new relationship or some type of relationship that this person wants to get into. That Four of Coins is either reiterating the thing about the money, or it's referencing that this person is not going to give financially to anyone but the type of person that they understand now or whatever, or it simply means they want a more stable sort of relationship if it's not a financial thing. It's more of, this is more talking about the stability of the relationship and someone with deeper wisdom. Because we have the Three of Pentacles on that Four of Pentacles. I want something more solid than what I had here. Because like you said, Dig Witches in general, lots of chaos. That's also something that's going to disrupt your flow and will affect your job performance and things like it. Gotta get rid of that. At least if you want certain things, you're going to need to get rid of that in general. Though there are people who do have mastery over Dig Witches. Like, there are people who can deal with that, who they'll kind of notice the chaos or whatever, but it actually won't affect them. And I get it, but I'm just not, like, if I was a man, I still wouldn't deal with that. But I get that, like, there are men who do that. And women as well, but I'm just, no thank you. So take action, message, Ace of Cups. So they're going on their new direction with better judgment and their money. Hooray, there they go on their little journey. Healed with greater wisdom and likely better partnerships. Because now they can see through the rooster illusion, okay? They see the truth, not the lie. The Emperor, yay! The King of Pentacles potentially became the Emperor. Or they are becoming the Emperor. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is the Ace of Cups. They said what they said. The Nine of Pentacles. So there is either someone in particular or a type of person that they have in mind. Oh, yeah, this is probably a specific person. We have the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. This is the person who they will be contacting. We will now go into that because this is a nice little message here. This one's nice and positive for us. A nice little break. Can't be having all this drama all the time. Or at least, like, this has some drama, but it's kind of like successfully passed through drama. Much prefer it. So we'll put this here for now. First, we will discuss, can we hear more about this Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Cups person? They are the ones who will be receiving whatever this Emperor, King of Pentacles has to offer. Oh. Okay. That was weird. They've never done that one to me before. But this person has likely gone through something too, because I have this world. They had to be strong through something too. And this tower is peaking, but it's like way, like, you see how that's way back there and it's only partially out? And this upside down world doesn't mean this person hasn't completed that cycle. This upside down world means something more like this is in the very, like whatever this person went through, it's far more in the past than whatever this other person was going through. At least in the moment, that's how it's reading to me. The Nine of Pentacles, well, see, I told you, they're the ones who is getting this gift from this King of Pentacles Emperor person. Oh, look at that. They want to celebrate their wins with some, oh, this might be, oh, well, like I said, whoever they're looking at, this is someone who they are noting as a source of wisdom. They can identify this now because of the power, the truth, and knowledge that was passed to them through whatever means they received it. Now they can identify it very easily because technically they are now a vibrational match to it. So, oh, but this, this person, There is something about whoever that High Priestess, Nine of Pentacles person is kind of like they don't know. They don't know this person. I was about to say, is this person blocked? And I gotta know. This isn't a past person. I was just checking because sometimes that like block can be a past person. What I'm getting at the moment is this person does not see this coming. This person might not know this person. I don't know. And they also might be making like some life decisions right now, which is also potentially why they're a bit distracted. So let's see what that Eight of Swords is. Well, we said this was the person like thinking of them. I don't think that this person's dealing with emotional overwhelm. They don't know that someone is watching them or thinking about them. I don't think so. I'll get one more on that just to make sure. But I didn't feel any weird twinges when I said that. And usually when I'm like not getting it quite right, I'll feel a twinge. Yeah, no, it's just that they don't see, there's somebody who is like seriously thinking about them right now. And they're like, and usually the High Priestess, even if that person can sense somebody thinking about them, they'll know it, but they also like won't, like they can feel the energy, but they're just like, I'm aware, but I have other things to contend with right now. So let's see what those other things are. Or maybe they're blocked and need a cheat code, but their cheat code isn't coming from the unseen. If we have someone, this could be interesting, and I'm going to look at the cards. Potentially, though, what's very interesting is that when you have someone like a High Priestess, they're really good at like the unseen realms and navigating that, but they might not have the same ability in the material realms, and they might need assistance with that. And this is a King of Pentacles. So if this is a blockage instead of a life decision, it is possible they will be getting assistance from someone who has more knowledge of the material realm than they do. Or perhaps they need material for something. And a lot of the times, like, High Priestesses don't necessarily care. They're just like, money baffles me. Not all the time, though. Sometimes you can have both. And that's very powerful. This is a Queen of Swords here. Ten of Swords. Good Lord, what's that? Star. This is either someone who speaks about how to heal from like traumatic shit, but in order to do that effectively, they would have had to have healed from traumatic shit. But I'm not getting what that necessarily means. Two of Swords wise. Queen of Wands, this person could speak on dick witches. I don't think, let me see. They speak on dick. This person gives messages about dick witches. I relate. Though I don't give messages on dick witches, like, in depth. Whoever... You know what, let me tone that back. That queen, potentially they give messages on dick witches. They could also provide education on active spirituality, how energy is used, or on magic, or yes, witchcraft, or whatever. Like how to identify it, how it is used in harmful ways. It could be something like that. Or it could just be flat out dick witches. Yeah, it's kind of how to come through, how to identify problem areas, how to identify things, and how to turn that Ten of Swords into the Ten of Cups. This is what this person talks about. So this Two of Swords could just mean they instruct on many things. And because they're very, very involved in their purpose, they're not paying attention to this other person, whoever they are. It could just be that. Oh. Well, okay, so here's the thing. Whatever this is, it's also possible, obviously, if they're teaching, it's some sort of public thing, right? Usually, maybe. What we have here is a Three of Pentacles with the Page of Wands, King of Wands. That's our message. This King of Wands is now like a magician. but this is someone, like we said, this person was being represented by the Knight of Wands, but not in a bad way. This is just an action-oriented king. So this king wants to come in and contribute to this ministry. If it's a ministry, this could be someone who's like red pill adjacent. I don't know. It's something like that, but it would be, I don't know, probably, I don't know if probably it's healthier red pill, but I don't know, like even like the fucked up red pill can still help people, and then they just go, okay, I got everything that I needed to know from like Rollo Tomasi, and now I can go on my merry way. So we will now go into the because we know, okay, we know. So this is kind of how this is going. Right, that queen, so that likely the person who is instructing on dick witches is the person who somehow gave this other person the cheat codes, and so now they're like, hey, you really helped me with these cheat codes, and now I want to come help you, because since this helped me, I would really like it to help other people. So this person technically wants to sow into the ministry. How nice. And maybe even volunteer to participate. This could be a purpose-aligned partnership, either business-wise, romance-wise, or both, because we know as part of phase 1 of the Mega Happy Timeline, those sorts of partnerships are in fact coming together. So how is this person attempting to reach out? Well, there's our King of Pentacles. Ah, yes, reaching out. His chi has been restored. I'm gonna shut up. I'm getting disgusting now. We're just going straight to the guy. Ah, he's the Emperor. He's become the Emperor. Yay for him. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There's his little fanfare. Shift. Well, his fortune has changed. Fortune smile. So like this is like this person, even if they're at a low point right now, this person is gonna like get through all this and get money and all kinds of stuff. And then they are, this is supposed to be about how this person is contacting this person. I don't know. But it's sort of like the fates are going to take care of it. Emperor, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Six of Swords. This is kind of like the flow of the Tao happening here. I'll see if I can get something more specific, but it's sort of like, don't even worry about it. It'll happen when it happens. Okay. King of Swords. Well, there's our person, and he probably like through the phone. It's just clear to me that this person is going to like contact y'all in some way, or you are this person who is contacting someone else. So I mean, like I said, it's gonna happen. Page like that is usually through a phone somehow. Does the collective already know this person? Like in real life? Maybe. But if so, this person was like on the struggle bus. Yeah, I think you do. Okay, this person, you might not know them very well, or they might have been kind of like concealing their presence from you for a bit, because they had to like, this is one of these people, right? We were getting messages kind of a little while back about like, this person is cleaning up their life for you. This person is kind of a fuckboy, but like now they've seen you or like heard what you said, and now they're doing this. And we've been getting also messages of groups of energies. Typically it's going to be a masked energy. It does not have to be. Successfully liberating themselves from dick witch control in whichever way that was presenting for them, getting their lives in order how they want. And also, if they didn't really have people in mind, they're just sort of like playing the field, right? This is someone who happens to be in one of those energies that already has like a specific person in mind. And it is someone that is already like, it's someone who they know in real life. Regardless, so like this person could have heard you, like if you don't like have a, like any sort of like a profession educating about dick witches, or, you know, an online presence, even if you don't have that, if you know that like you can get into relationship-based conversations in public with others socially, that is potentially what happened. This person overheard, or they were even participating with you in one of these conversations. You didn't know it was them, but they then went and handled their business. So yes, you do likely actually know this person, but at the time they were going through something very dramatic with a current partner, and they had to straighten that out. So can you tell us, and this potentially is someone who either has your phone number already, or they would be able to contact you very easily through social media. This isn't somebody who like, the only way that they would be contacting you is like they would have to comment on your YouTube channel or on Instagram or hit you up with like a random email. It's somebody who already like potentially has a way to get to you. So what I was saying, okay, they're saying it's fine. What is the contents, like what is the message? So yes, no. The contents of the, well, they have something for you. Likely something material. Seven of Swords. Judgment. Seven of Swords and Judgment. Oh, like it seems like this is like cheat codes. They're giving you something in return for the cheat codes you gave them to like get through all of this over here. Yeah, this is something, like this is some sort of financial transfer. It's a donation or something coming out of like love. I'm saying love, care from this person because you likely helped them restore themselves in some way. Yes, like this is the person who gave them the cheat codes, like on, and the person who they want to give that pentacle to. So the cheat codes. And sorry if you hear that, if that made it, there's like now a downpour going on outside. And this judgment, it is their issue that they had to work through here. Well, that's all very nice. So, I mean, maybe expect that. Does this person have any long-term plans with this individual, or is this just long-term investment? We have a long-term investment here, whether that is financial, romantic, or both. It is at least financial. Whoa. Whoa. I've got the Devil and the Tower. What? King of Pentacles. What does that mean? What it means is, because they were able, magic, temperance, devil. That's just their past stuff. They are making a long-term investment because of their ability to like work through that thing. Can we get more information on this long-term investment? And then we'll get a final message, outcome, and some Jesus on it, and then we'll go. The King of Pentacles is making this investment, yes. this is just Two of Wands, Knight of Cups. It's telling me that they're going to do this. Knight of Swords. It's just, we might not be able to know much here because, like, technically they need to make the contact before, like, more of the world auto-populates, you know. I'm only seeing most likely outcomes at the moment. Yes, the successful King of Pentacles. The Three of Cups, so they're journeying for this celebration, union, whatever, Knight of Cups, and to give the finances. All right, we're not going to get any more on that right now because that's just like, this person has to do something else. They have to act before the energy will shift. So contact will have to be made for at least some, like the people who are going to be experiencing this, before I would get any more narrative on it. Just like we've been seeing a progression. People were cleaning stuff up, they liberated themselves, and now they're getting ready to make contact. That's a very clear progression. It took, this was months. Like, this is potentially over the timeline, maybe 5 to 6 months that these people have done this. So, I mean, we're progressing well. All right, finally, well, all right, this is just for the collective, especially those of you who know you give messages, do readings, whatever, maybe share spiritual wisdom or whatever, or perhaps you just give comforting advice. You might have like an ASMR channel that's super comforting or whatever. Whatever it is, whatever you are producing, whatever it is you are saying, whatever it is you are making with this Queen of Cups, what it is doing is helping people come through these Nine of Swords situations. So you should absolutely keep doing what you're doing, keep saying what you are saying, because you are contributing to the liberation and the union. And in America, that is very, very important for men specifically. Because people like to mock the men's mental health crisis or, you know, whatever, men's loneliness, and that is not productive. Yes, there is some accountability, there is accountability that needs to be had for certain behaviors and things like that. I don't see anyone that I have been reading for, really, who has come through this progression at least not doing that. And so that's not really something to be mocked, in my opinion. So anyway, if you are in line with that, and those are the sort of messages that you are giving these concerns that are affecting more masked energies very seriously, please keep speaking, because we've been getting messages that for some reason there are people who want to prevent y'all from speaking. And this is why you don't stop me now. Don't stop me, because we're having a good time, This is all very relevant for the mega happy timeline. You think we're going to be on the mega happy timeline with a bunch of miserable fucking men? No, it's not happening. Oh, we have 4 Jesuses today. 4 for the price of 3. How amazing. Let's see what's at the bottom. I am with you always till the end of the age. So regardless of whether you know it or not, you were a presence, at least in this person's life, while they were going through something fairly significant. Okay. Be encouraged, my child, your sins are forgiven. This person has changed their life. And they have cleared the sins. Like, I know that's kind of like harsh language there. All that means is kind of energetic messed upness. And the forgiven is, it's clear. It's straight now. It's not screwed up. Anything is possible if a person believes. This person believes what you said. They did what you said, and it worked. They got results. Fantastic. God loved the world so much, he gave his one and only Son, so that everyone who believes in him will not perish, but have eternal life. To me, that's just about, that's almost like freely you have received, so freely give. This is something that you are doing, likely regardless of whether someone's going to come and like give you props for it. It's just something that is in your purpose and authenticity. So, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. You have served this person. Freely you have received, freely you have given. This person has received from you successfully. Now they are coming in to give. So, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, I am your GM, your eternal game master for this, the game of life. I am also, of course, the greatest magician of the age and perhaps the greatest magician of all time. And together, you and I will perform the greatest magic trick of all time. We will reverse the polarities of the world, make America great for once, fly this boat to the moon somehow, shift the world onto the mega happy timeline, and perhaps leave it for once in a much better state than it ever has been before, because we are, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, crawling on the planet's face. Some insects called the human race, lost in time and lost in space. End meaning.